Oh, my camera is working now. I just had to do it again. Hello. Hi, Cat on YouTube. Hi, Ed. And Aaron. Hello. It's cold again today. Feel pretty ready. I'm a little high up. I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, I feel good. So to say, like, what's the A button again? Gubby Two Shoes, yeah. It's the name of that little girl with the pink hair that keeps bothering us. Gubby. We're in the middle of a maze. Well, at least we're about to start a maze. Hi, Dacky, how are you? Hello. Guffy. Yeah, Guffy. Damn, it's dark. Oh, right. Yeah, let's not have that problem. Wandering around a little bit. I wonder how long matches last. I mean, they stop when they hit me. I know that much. Oh. That freaks me out a little bit. Muffy? I think it is Muffy. Okay, so the black grass... Okay. I basically just have to keep moving. As long as I'm far enough away. So it's not too bad. Need that over there. Okay. Oh, and there's a cooldown. Okay. 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 Oh, yeah. Bait it. Yes. Okay. When they hit a wall. Okay. And it's generous. I have to see it. Okay. I can sell that. A little tired. I don't like that the birds don't talk to me anymore. It makes me sad. They helped me through this. Baked a pumpkin yesterday. You have plenty of puree to make yummy things. I hope you enjoy it. Never give it to me, please. I hate pumpkin flavored stuff. I love the concept. Alright, yeah, this is fine. Good thing they run in a straight line, otherwise I'd have problems. Wow, Big Hat, you're actually really early for your usual times of coming into stream. One forever, all the time, every day. Pumpkin bread French toast for breakfast. Wow, fancy. I love French toast. It's good. You're gonna meet him. You're gonna meet him. No, for fuck's sake. These troops surely enjoy mocking us, don't they? Your butt away. You'll enjoy his company, I'm certain. And why would you say such a thing? Lord Weaver does. Lord Weaver does. Weary. No wonder he does grow. How do you know that, Rosemary? She's a witch! She's a witch! Don't make me use my magic. You a witch, Big Hat? Big Hat's a witch. But for fuck's sake, we get it twice in a conversation. That's pretty good. Why is it that I have to listen to this nonsense everywhere I go? Close. Come, Rosemary. I've had enough of this foolery. I'm glad this bird can talk, at least. Okay, so it's over there. Ooh, that was a close one. Wait, move! I got stuck. Okay, what I have to do is I have to bait them, I'm pretty sure. And I can get... I'll just go this way. I don't know, they're generous with the matches, that's for sure. Oh, wait! Okay, that was close. I really didn't see it. Annoying. Oh! Fuck. I wanted to read the chat for a second. Gosh darn it. Okay, this is close. See this, my friend? I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty well. Gotta keep moving. Nothing this way. Great. I could have probably kept going. I'm surprised that didn't trigger. Hey, are you gonna say something? The trial lies ahead! The trial lies ahead! Aren't we already in it? This is merely the beginning. Huh? Lord Wivery, or is generous? Lord Wivery, or is generous? Not nearly enough, if I'm honest. Lady Aziel. Yeah? Aziel? Yeah. Is gritty. Lazy Aziel is greedy. Who? A new character? You best give thanks to Lord Wivery or lass. Lady Aziel won't be so forgiving. Let's move along. Okay, I can't go that way. Alright, double bait. Oh, they can impact each other. Wait! No! Fuck. It's so hard. 2. I didn't deserve that treatment. Oh, whoa, 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 yo, yo, yo. Is that everything? That's where I need to go. I can't go down. My freaking... Gosh darn it. There's something this way. Yeah, shiny thing. Oh. It's a little bonus. Okay. What's this way? You're eepy and your head hurts. You're good. Oh, I'm glad Ed's good. You should take a nap. If you're eepy. Okay, oh wait! Oof. There's a guy right down there, too. It's gonna be an intersection. Hey, more matches. Just in case they hit me too hard. It's good to get the bonus hearts so I can feel a little less worried. It's not too bad at all, it's just the idea of having to keep moving necessarily. It's really not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, another save.
Wait!
You... He sure likes to be chased around, huh? Come now, let's go before he decides to fly away again. No, I do want you. Anyone up witching their hour? Baking bread in a field of wheat? That looks terrible. What's the problem this time? To open these? Huh. Do I have anything on me to fit in there right now? Not sure what they would want. Hey! That's probably it. Put it in. Put it in. Doopa 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 doopa. Oh, right. Right. I have a lot of crap. Oh, I know where that might go. You love milk? Milk is pretty neat. I'm gonna need a few slates, huh? Do I have to go back, or... I see one. I may well have to. I forget I can run. It happens. I just gotta watch out for these birds. I'm gonna be running into one, you know. Yeah, that was close. Cool, slate 2. I figured you would run at me. Oh, there you go. I don't think it's good to get too close to that crow. I suppose not. While I read your words, I love milk, I don't like milk. Just like pumpkin, I think it's too much. It's too much. Alright, how am I gonna get to slate 3? Yeah, how am I supposed to get down in there? Should I take one? There's not really a way through. Or maybe there isn't, I just didn't look hard enough. Too much melon milk. Yeah. Yeah. Too creamy. That was close. Oh, hey, girly pop. Fancy seeing you. Fancy seeing you. I still don't understand what you want from me, Crow. Your resolve! Your resolve. Oh, yeah, I have that. Don't provoke him. Provoke me. Do it! You won't. Follow your instinct, lass. Pay no heed to this creature you've brought along. Oh. She's not a creature, you wretch. Yet, since you insist. I don't care about the horses. Who are you? Such as Lord Riverer. The Crow's Marquise, they called you. Or Marquis, sorry. I say Marquise, I think it's a nice name, but it might just be Marquis. His faithful Marquis. What do you think? Do you think it's Marquise or Marquis? Will you give the parroting a rest? Let the crow do its little comfort action. I don't know, its verbal comfort thing. You're in my lair, lass. Lord Warrior's ceramic grove of wheat? Ruler of all feathered creatures? Ruler of all feathered creatures! Marcus. We could call him Marcus. We can call him Marcus. Undergo your trial, I suppose. As many have. Many have. About this trial, Crow. It's in my understanding you'll be granting me one of the testaments. The tender flesh! The tender flesh! We're the Marcus of the Crows. You've given me your word. Be sure you see it through. Find me in the wheat field. Wait, I still have... I'll learn about him later. Suppose not. Let's get going. Still plenty of questions, but I'll keep them to myself. Alright, what's this thing? Looks like if I take the 2 plates and bring them maybe over here? Because I'm pretty sure it's just a plate gain. Just figuring out which plates I actually need to have in order to make progress. Let's go take those 2 plates from over here. Because I don't know if I'm gonna... I might get a 3rd later, but I don't have one right now. I don't got it. Huh? Why didn't this one go? I guess maybe only 1 or 2 can be- No! I've seen several on the screen. Oh my god. Oh, there's a 3rd. I don't know, bro. What is it? Okay, so, yeah, that's the 3. Okay. That's the 3! Hmm? I can just hit the... Okay, I can hit the mark from this side is all. It's not that big a deal. Bird. Beard. Yay. Dang it, I keep pressing it. I'm sure it's very reactive. Yippee! Nah, I'm sure there's a save up ahead. Rosmarine? No need for the lamp, I see. Oh, cool. Whoa, we're like on a peak. Not too bad in the witching hour. I'm a little bread hungry, but otherwise. Okay, just checking. Impressive, lass. Impressive, lass.
For goodness sake.
What's going into you, Rosmarine? Who's Rosmarine? Who's Rosmarine? Ever since we got here, you haven't... Who's Rosmarine? Who's Rosmarine? Oh boy.
Wait!
Who's Rosmarine? Who's Rosmarine?
Losing my wits!
I can't even hear my own thoughts, for fuck's sake. They're crowing. You're just in time for the tender flesh, lass. The tender flesh? That's... the testament. The testament. From Guilty Gear. My eye. Oh, I forgot the bird thing was in my eye. Forgot about that. Rather peckish. I'm telling you to stay away from me. Could eat a horse. Could eat a horse. No, wait. May thy flesh serve him. I think I'll be okay. Ooh, that was some nice animated crows. Wheat! Oh, it's like tied with my hair. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, I didn't press anything. What was that about to be? Probably a glitch. Goodbye, Applin. We missed you. Wheat testament, that must be the flesh. Well, yeah, the flesh usually is bread in the church, so yeah, wheat. That makes sense. That's transitive. Is this the flesh? My own hair. This part of me, my mortal body. Mortal. Just like Rosemary told me. I must find her. Lord knows what those crows did to her. I'm sure it'll be a boss or something. Fleshy bread. Hairy bread. Mm. A little fuzz for your favor. Yeah. Hey, Rosemary. What the heck? Ew.
Marine!
What's she doing looking like that?
Elise.
Can you hear it, Elise? The woodland. My grove. It's aching. Your grove? What are you saying, Rosemary? Can you elaborate? Your wits the moment we got here. Even under their influence, it's still...
Out with it!
I'm serious, Rosemary. That's enough. Aching for what was taken from its bosom, Elise. Is it me? Now that you're here, it's reacting to you.
Rosemary.
I don't understand, Rosemary. What are you? Can you hear it? Ow. Hear what? These roots, the earth. I looked away that time, it was better. Good for the eyes. Sheesh. Whoa. They'll guide you to your rightful place, Elise.
Out with it!
I don't have time for this. Rosemary, I've done what I came here to do. We ought to leave. To the womb, Elise. Where you were conceived. Where you'll go to meet your fate.
Rosemary!
I think they're talking about the tree I was found in. You're not listening. To think he's once more trying to take you away from me. Turn my bosom into this parched wasteland, and yet this womb still responds to your presence all the same. Are you possessed by, like, my grandma? I'll bring you home, Elise. I'll do everything in my power to.
What in the Lord's name?
I'll bring you home, Elise. Come with me, Rosemary, and we have to get out of here. Yeah, I think it's a running game. Woo! Oh, I like that shape. This is gonna take a few tries. Shall we? Yo! That thing is fast. I should dodge instead, huh? Yeah, I should be... Yeah, you can continue. I should probably be dodging instead, huh? Huh? No? Wait, will it skip the thingy? 1 second. What do you mean new story event? Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Sure. I think saving will skip the scene.
Rosemary!
Let me see. We press as many buttons as possible. That's not it. Oh no. You still make me go through this again. I have to find a way. That's the log. I may have to. At least let it auto-run while it's doing.
Out with it!
There has to be a way. This can't be true. They can't do this to me. It's a meta punishment. I don't deserve it. Don't do this to me.
Out with it! Rose and Marie! What? Rose and
It
Marie?
fucked Elise a little bit.
What in the Lord's name?
Let's go. Girls. I mean, you know, they did a whole tutorial of how to dodge the horse. What did I do the first time? Run straight? Right, there we go. They taught me everything I needed to do, and I still messed it up. Goodness gracious. Let's go! Oh, what is that? Oh, okay. Let's ride! Wow! Whee! Yoo-hoo! You can't just scream. What? I got stuck. I think the music's gonna be good. If only I could do it fast enough. This is a good one. I do like this place quite a lot. I like the colors. I like the crows. The horse is alright. What the heck? Ugh. Woo. That's close. Oh, like, I got stuck in the last one. Last time. It's too bad. I could have standed that to be a longer sequence, but it's just enough. Is it gone, Rosmarine? I suppose. What was that thing, anyhow? They're preparing for your arrival, it seems.
What is this?
That's me. Yeah. Sometimes that statue breaks when I get a game over. I've never seen him, the Seeker, I must say.
What in the Lord's name?
What's going on here? You'll slip away. If you don't hurry, I'll lose you.
Rose and Marine!
What is wrong with you?
Elise!
Oh.
Out with it!
It's like she woke up. She's like, oh. Oh, I should eat that, maybe. Eating the acorns. Hi, Caesar. How is Caesar? Luxury prestige. He's trying to show you that. Let's get out of here, Rosemarine. We have the crows, the horse, and... what is that over there? I mean, it looks like a cat. Maybe a dog? Yeah. I'm gonna go with dog. Wait, a dog? I don't believe we've seen dog yet, have we? Part 2. My bad. Oh no. No! It's so far back. I know. Hey, that's the statue. Yeah. Oh. I'm not. Maybe I could take less damage if I do my turns a bit better. Doubt it though. Man, wheel. Down. Okay, that was a little further along, I'll admit. Whee! The dog. The horse crawling on its knees. Oh, thank you, Caesar. I appreciate it very much.
What is this? What in the Lord's name? Rose and Marie,
What a
please.
sequence.
Out with it!
A chord. Do I need it? No! Ah, I did do better. Very sad bean. Can't talk to her. I wonder... Oh, was I just not running? That might have been it. I just wasn't running. Insane. Oh, nice. I love that animation. Oh, Rosmarine. Get up. Let's go. Oh, old woman hand. It's definitely our grandma, our adopted mother. She's like possessed Rosmarine. Grandma.
What in the Lord's name?
Uh-oh. What did I get? Escape Marilude's hand or something. I don't know. Oh. What am I to do? I feel so confused. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. That wasn't Rosmarine either. What am I getting myself into? Utterly alone. Is that a bigger fear, being alone? Or being impoverished? What's scarier? Let me guide you, Elise. What's better? Rosmarine. Cute. Another song! Oh boy. You missed the last one, Aaron. This is another one. That's a big goat. I might turn it up a bit. Maybe is that like my real mother who's trying to get me back? That's Rosmarine. Oh, no parents necessary. I'm pretty sure she did. But maybe it was a wish and took her from someone else. I wouldn't tell if we met her. She followed the goat. Wow. She was raised just like us. So, was Granny a witch? I'm pretty sure all the women that are old are witches. I don't mean to be making a main assumption, but it's fact-checking itself. Maybe not in the town. Get here. You're worse than Mibby. Dream I had about Rosemary and learning how she was raised.
Rose and Marine!
I have to find her. Oh shit, my eye. Oh, that wretched crow. I gotta find Rosemary. Freaking dinky music. I love it. Just had the greatest experience of my life. And scary. One of the scary. A lot of hiccups, and now it's up back to the dinky. Where's Witch? Yeah, it is a dinky type beat. The town is really nice, but it sure does get scary when they, suspect you of witchery. I'm only at 3 suspicion. I could get away with some crime and murder. The goat's back here. There you are, Flock. Ought to be nice being a goat, huh? No care in the world, oblivious to everything, should eat it. Whether by team, the well's wooden structure stands frayed and worn. Wooden? It is made of stone. That was not communicated. Same with, like, the Rosemarine thing. That was also not communicated. It happens, though. Oh, freaking there she is. I figured as much.
Rose and Marine! Good morning, Elise.
Hi.
Huh?
Can turn the volume back down just a little bit. Last night in the woods, what were you thinking, saying?
I'm sorry.
That wasn't... You weren't yourself, Rosemarine. What do you mean?
Out with it!
Oh, don't give me that now.
But
I didn't even step foot in the woods. Is it the one where they're in jail and they're cheering at us? Bone Rattle? Is that what it's called? Is it Bone Rattle? You were with me the entire time, Rosemarine. Oh, Splatoon 2. I'm sorry. Is it Arc Polaris? Arc Polaris? Hopefully it's not the fucking boat. Yeah! Arc Polaris! I don't know, I'd have to reinstall Splatoon 2, but I'd love to play it. Arc Polaris! How long will it be up for, if you know? I'd be up for a Splatoon 2 day. It ends in 6 hours? Well, guess I'm not doing it. I'd rather go to sleep than pretend like I have time to reinstall Splatoon 2. I'm heartbroken. Understandable. Maybe I should make a couple days a month to make sure we play Splatoon 2. Based on the salmon maps. I couldn't follow you into the woods. The trees blocked my path. You went on ahead no matter how much I called for you, and I did wait for you, but you never came back for me. Oh, sheesh. She never went with us. It was the freak the whole time, that old woman. Sure, I'll keep an eye out for our players. Yay! You're such a good manager. That's scary. If it wasn't Rosemarine, then who in the Lord's name? Who in God's name? Everything alright, Elise? You look a little, Rosemarine. You can talk to me. You don't have to keep it all to yourself.
You know,
I had a dream about you. It was... Girl, this is not... I saw you and your grandmother, and it felt like I was seeing your... After finding you in Kieferberg?
It's fate.
Well, at least it's fate. Oh, she said that. Fate? You still don't believe it, do you? Hard not to after last night. Did you get it? Huh? The Testament, Elise. Yeah, I got those crows. I was offered a strand of my own hair, and oh, Elise, that's wonderful. Such terrifying experiences. Swear, if I went to charm Rosemarine instead, Rosemarine, I would have sacrificed her immediately. I have some pause about sacrificing Lebkuchen, but Rosemarine, I'd give her up in a heartbeat, honestly. It's not her fault she's weird. She was raised that way, but still. Eat. Remember, these are the gifts you're giving to him, Elise. But it's hair?
Yes.
A part of your own mortal body, yeah. Gifts for the host. Food, drink, and good company. Food, you say? The tender flesh needs to be food.
Are you alright, Elise?
You look tired, Elise. Should I break the bread with the black wheat in my hair? Is that what he wants to eat on? Or is it just symbolism? Like, would he be fine receiving the black wheat? Or does he want it prepared? Should I put it in the mill? Is everything alright? I feel like I'm losing my wits, Rosemarine. Come now, let's head out to work. Unleavened bread can work. We use it in church. Everything's falling into place, Elise. You'll see. Yeah. I've been wondering about that room upstairs. Granny Hall's bedroom. What about it? Would you like me to clean it? There's no need. I don't go in there at all. All the more reason to give it a good sweeping. I haven't been in there since she passed, you see. Oh, I'm sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. It's alright. I don't even have the key anymore. I locked it up the day she passed, and I don't know where I put it. I understand, Elise. I wonder what happened to that key. Knowing myself, I might have thrown it off the peaks. Yeah, I wouldn't have had a problem. That works. How much money do I have? 10 cents. Got it. When I work, I need to use, Rosemarine. So, spice is my first. What spices you using on my first? What spices? The saves are generous, but gosh darn it, that was diabolical. Tuesday dawn, okay, Saturday evening, Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday dawn, Monday dawn. Okay, I can save over Sunday. No? No. And we're gonna continue from here for Wednesday. Vegan dogs today, but you didn't. Oh, interesting. There's grapes in there sometimes, but not all the time. Isn't there some other spooky thing I should know about? Mysterious note, diary entry 1, tattered note.
What is this?
Another prayer. What's it? Right, didn't I go there? Oh, the fish key is what I got, I think. There's a well. Yeah, okay. We did get little meat stick treats for the puppies. Puppy meep. So many crows. Oh, there's so many crows. Yeah.
What is this?
What are you doing here?
Are you alright, Elise?
You good, Elise? This can't be good. I best hurry. Why did it do a flash like that? Flock losses. Yeah, right. They never... I don't know if they drew that. Was that also not communicated? Tuesday is two special little ladies' birthday. Oh man, Tuesday. You give them the same birthday? On the 15th? Cute. Oh. 15th. Suppose he must have gotten injured, or could have been a branch. Might have fallen. It doesn't seem he's in pain, at least. Oh, how I wish I could talk to him. So many questions, such as why he followed me firstly. Your hat's made of hay is my best guess. Oh, and his name. It's Flock. I was the one who thought of that. It's not really his name. They're sisters, twins. He's a goat, Rosemary. But he still has its own character, Elise. It looked like he had it, yeah. It's like they're trying to hide it, but also not really. They're not doing a great job of it. A pile of hay. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oof. I have all my matches. I don't need any hearts. What you doing over here? Oh, there you are. Lipkuchen asked me to warn you two. What happened, Granny Gretel? Poor Apfel struck a dreadful fever. Hey. Lipkuchen and Lisbeth was up all night looking after him. Oh, is he alright? Seems so, but after that high of a fever. I wouldn't want him frolicking about too much. Good, he is this bitch anyways. Bitch of a kid. Where is he now, Granny Gretel? In church, I believe. Lepkuchen said Father Hans intends to keep watch over him today. Father Hans? It's one thing after another in Kieferberg, isn't it? Generally seems unrelated, but understandably, maybe it's not. Could buy some bread while I'm sitting here. It's always lovely. Could you, like, half your prices for me? I'd love that. Love that shit. Oh, for 4 cents. Well, it's a good heart. I could probably drink that grape juice now. Hi! Lyle, how are you? Good to see you. Drink that juice. Maximum. Can I get into town without being harassed? So many crows. These are for a goat, I'd wager. These apples suck. Discolored, wrinkled, blemished. I guess there's the ones she sells. Apple trees are doing well. Filled to the brim. Unyielding despite the visible gaps between its planks. Unyielding barrels. You catch that shit, didn't ya? So many crows.
What in the Lord's name?
What is all this? I don't think I've seen so many crows at once. Rosemarine, we must find out what's going on. This weird digital effect. We have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I wish it was in order, but that's just my own fault. We'll be scraping bird poop off the roads for weeks, Alma. How at least would you take a look at this nonsense? Rosemarine clearly hasn't been outside of my work when I failed to feed the crows. They were pissed. These crows I see. All of Kieferberg is thick with the filthy things. I told everyone I'd seen them yesterday, Mrs. Alma. They're passing those nerves where they came from. Lord Nerves. Australian today. They're not dangerous, I'm certain. What are you saying, lass? Of course they are. You best talk some sense into your cousin, Elise. I mean, I guess if you're a bit mean to them. Excuse me. She's clearly not all there, the poor lass. Wow, I think she's... Alright, let's go, Rosemarine. Yeah. Gosh. They make you destroy stuff that was getting thrown out, so you lead some cat or dog food for them. I see. I see. Oh, sorry, what did the map say? Find out what happened? Right. I'd best lend a hand to Brunhilde. I best go get the lads. Huh? Yes, I best go lend the lads a hand, Brunhilde. I don't know what happened there. No, Guido, don't go! What's going on? You don't mean to say you haven't seen them, do you? I've seen them before anyone else in Kieferberg, as you know. You ought to know something about this, then. Stop with the nonsense, Mrs. Vilma. Those wretched things broke into the windmill, Elise. The windmill. That's why I'd best head back there, Brunhilde. She's pregnant. We don't get her woke up. Don't let her wake up. Can't let her go woke. They broke into the window, Mr. Guido? Still are graying the bastards. Okay, so I couldn't have done the windmill thing. Well, that's a different windmill. I went into the old one. I need to go to the fountain. Get woke! Wake up! I must go, Brunhilde. I can't stand here all day. Oh, Guido, what if they attack you? Or attack me, sorry. What if I say it selfishly? And they attack me? I'm not worried about your safety, whatever the hell you need. I mean me. Mrs. Audley? Oh, don't tell me you're hiding from the crows. I'm not going anywhere near those dreadful things. Oh, this is all your fault. What's this have to do with me? You two are hiding something, I know it! Old Hawkins been taken for a fool, but I know you. Is this because of what I said yesterday, Mrs. Audley? All the wrong answers. Even though it was interesting to see all these awful goings-on. All of them. I understand it's frightening, Mrs. Audley, but you can't... Oh, but these crows weren't enough. Even our children are hexed. What are you... Shoo, leave me be, you. Leave you be. So much crow. And apple barrels? They smell awful. Yeah, we shouldn't feed our livestock that. They can handle a lot, but not that. Oh, they're about to put up the Velspargus. Let's go down this way. Thanks for the lurk! Oof. The washing well. I suppose this could be it, but it's filled with water. Hmm. Whoa, what? I'm stuck. I'm stuck! Let me out! I hit something that hit something else at the same time, and I'm trapped. I guess I have to close it and come back. So be it, I guess. Yep, that's that. Let me try this again then. It'll be just a minute. Please don't grab anything else, PC. It's pretty quick launch. Yeah, there's a warning. I sorry, forget about that.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Phew. I wonder what I hit. I'm gonna try it again. Because, I mean, the reload's really fast. Maybe I do have to come in the evening. There might be less water. What did I hit? That must have been it. It must have been a comp. So there's like this point and this point, and I might have hit both of them at the same time for some reason. That was it. I understand. I'm fine with that explanation that I made up. I'm pleased, even. The little donkey. Bark. No use whining about it, Jakob. It's a no. But Granny, this kid is so good. What a good child. What's wrong, Mrs. Marlin? It's Apple, lass. He came down with a fever. I've heard, yes. Do you know if he's feeling better, Mrs. Marlin? He is. Seems the fever's gone down in the morning, but... Lepkuchen said the lad was delirious. Oh, please let me go see him. No, Jakob, and that's final. Where's he right now, Mrs. Marlin? In the church. I could go wait for him by the fountain. Wait for your father to come back, Jakob. I wouldn't want you at the mercy of these birds. Oh, Granny. It goes for you too. Don't go near those crows. Lord knows they could hurt someone. And go back down. Can I go in the church, or are they, like, legitimately blocking the way? Which I think they are. Cute music. It is cute music. Yeah, they're blocking it. It's good water. It's good. Whew. I should have believed you, Elise. I suppose. Not that it would have prevented anything. The dreadful things are everywhere. They've been circling the windmill all morning. The lads are still there trying to do away with them. Circling the windmill? What for? To steal our grain, Elise. I guess, yeah. Those crows are a bad omen, that's for sure. I wouldn't want to lend old Yakin's notions any weight, but I should give it some thought. Oh no, that's a bad omen. Pig geese. The pigs are still in here. They haven't had them taken back. And his horses are gone. Some of these aren't looking good. Crops aren't going well. Chicken. Plenty of cabbages. Oh, these are good. Scarecrow. Okay, that was a good amount of wandering around. Look at all these guys, these dudes. Might auto it. Taking care. There's nothing to see here, Elise. You best head back to town. You were the one who first saw these crows, weren't you, Elise? It's not as though you folks believed me when it mattered. I said it last night, I'll say it again, you're hiding. It matters not, old Yakin. Thanks for the lurk, Ace! I appreciate it. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. You don't need any more yelling, that's for certain. No, did you steal... They didn't steal much grain, folks. How much did they steal, Mr. Gustav? A sack in total. We got here in time to prevent the worst. These darn birds building a nest in the oven. Give a bit scrubbing later. I mean, you give it a burn, huh? They don't seem keen on attacking us. We've locked it up and trust you in here with the key. I appreciate the trust. Of course, especially after all yesterday's goings-ons. And your closest, so he was stolen from, or he has no horses to steal the grain with. Either way. What? Chaostic Loki! Thanks for the raid! How are you?
Loki just walked in with 2 viewers.
Boop, boop, boop. Huh? Don't want that to fall off my lap like last time. Boop, boop.
Shadow. Ow.
Oh man, Minecraft.
I want my jerky. And teriyaki.
How's it going? How was your stream? Phantasmophobia.
Open still. This is upsetting.
That's definitely the popular Halloween game for sure.
I just want my beef jerky. I hate it so much. You know,
Very cool.
talking about my
You play Minecraft often, or is this like an older clip? I wonder. You're enjoying Phantasmophobia? I'll never play it, but I'm glad people are. I love when indie devs get money, and that's all that matters. We're aware of what happened last night, however. We ought to stick together, folks. No more than ever. Now more. You're the man. Kieferberg is what we make of it. Don't forget that. I love Mr. Gustav. He's a good guy. Which makes Freya such a good girl. One of the other clips. You do play Minecraft. Oh, neat. It's fun. You played with friends. Ah, yeah. Phantasmagoria better with friends. Yeah, definitely. Still not playing it, but fantastic. Love to hear it. I missed that on Litwick, but that's okay. I didn't need it. I didn't need Litwick. I'm in the middle of a little goody two-shoes. Crows attacking the windmill. And other witchery-like things that have taken place. That's what I'm looking into, Flynn. You best go with it, Elise. Lebkuchen will fill you in, I'm certain. Yeah, go, woman. Go handle caring for children, female. Will do, Mr. Gustav. Was wondering, Elise. Mr. Bernhard said the crows were trying to make a nest in the oven. I suppose it's a cozy nook? I don't see what's so... There's an oven in the windmill, right? There's always been an oven in the windmill, Rosemarine. What's your... A tender flesh, Elise. Oh, I was asking earlier if they wanted us to use the wheat to bake bread. Wouldn't this be a good way to prepare it? Making bread, you say? Maybe you could ask about town if they'd let you in?
Now that you mention
It's
it,
risky, Rosemarine. I suppose, but I can't think of any other way. What if I want to find him? It's worth a try, I'd say. I'll see what I can find out. Wish there was a faster way to save. It's all the way back over. We gotta talk to folks to think about. I'm glad the music changed despite there still being a bajillion crows. Okay, so go back to the exclamation point place. Yeah, either way's away. Wheat's looking good. How did they get their wheat to grow this tall, I wonder? I'd say they snuck through the roof, Gustav. Where'd you realize the crows were in the windmill, Mr. Ludwig? Heinrich came about to collect some flour this morning. He was the one who gave me the alert. Oh, you locked it up, have you? We must keep those birds out, Elise. Like they're gonna unlock the door. Or they'll take our grain. Are you standing out here all day? You could draw them away. I understand you'd like to keep guard, but isn't that a little much? We'll be doing shifts, Elise. Gustav, Bernhard are first. I see. Do you want to stand guard with us, Elise? I hope you weren't planning on making any bread today, lass. I was, actually. Might want to get some from Gretel, Elise. You certain you're not leaving, Mr. Ludwig? Wouldn't be the wisest to leave to the crows, would it? Suppose not. You can have a word with Eugen if you're that keen on baking bread today. Goodness. Must ask, though, why are you so insistent? I was Best go see how Apple's doing if you'll excuse me. Ooh, that was terrible. That was pretty terrible. This is gonna be a tough time. Better days will come, lad. I'm settled in Primbledorf, God willing. Don't make hasty decisions, Eugen. What is it, Elise? You rather trusted, Eugen. With the key to the windmill, even. Alas is right, Eugen. It's shame for you to leave. Nothing I can do about that, folks. There's nothing left for me here in Kieferberg, you see. I think everyone would miss you, Mr. Eugen. Please reconsider. I've made up my mind, but I do appreciate it, Elise. Even this key, I'll be holding on to it until this evening. Till the evening, Mr. Eugen. Too much responsibility, lass. I'm not too comfortable with it in my pocket. Ooh. Hand it over to someone else. I could take it to Mr. Gustav. Ah, that's alright, Elise. No better place than Kieferberg, lad. That's later. Kinda want to load that, see the other option. Just a bit. And I'm a bit worried about suspicion. It's only at 3. But I think it's 3 out of 10, isn't it? I went this way again. I usually don't change my options. But I'm kind of worried. Because if I don't have chores to do, I might get double hecked up by Muffy and, the other woman. Mrs. Velma. It was fine when it was just Mubby, but now that there's more than one person bothering me, it's a bit worrisome. Could you scatter the grain somewhere else, Mr. Gustav? The windmill could still be available. Thought about it, Elise. Nobody was in favor of wasting any more grain, lass. I see. You gotta keep a close eye on the windmill. You can have a word with Eugen. Okay, that just didn't raise my suspicion. Which is good. Didn't lower it, though. And that's later, and then Lisbeth and church. It's not the same combo, is it? Insecure. I mean, yeah, she could, like, literally stay inside and she'd probably be well off, but... I don't know, she's pregnant. What am I gonna be mad at her for that? It's not her fault alone. To the church. It's nice to see you, Elise. You've heard about Apple, I presume. I only heard he was ill, but that's all. Oh, the poor lad, I can't bear looking at his little hands. What about them, Mrs. Dorothea? Dorothea. It's best you hid from me, Elise. Yeah, so you get the real story. You've been up all night, Lisbeth. We can tell her. Apple's fine now, but last night he was awoken by him moaning, speaking nonsense. Okay, suddenly. Was boiling him alive, and we called for Father Hans and brought him to church, but Apple had been so ill, I thought I'd lose him. It felt like he wasn't all there. He kept mumbling to himself. And I don't know how, but his hands are injured? His hands are injured. It's horrifying. They're so bloody. Okay, maybe that wasn't a fantastic representation. Oh, maybe the palms. Okay, they're pecked at by something. I can't explain it. Collect yourself, Miss Elizabeth. They're about to sacrifice him, put him on the cross. Goodness. That's right, Miss Elizabeth. Take a deep breath. At first I thought he caught the goat sickness somehow, but it doesn't explain his hands or what happened to my goats. Both are important. Not faulting her for mentioning it. Oh, this is my disgrace. It's alright, Mrs. Elizabeth. We're all here for you. It's alright.
You know,
What about the goats? Oh, well, there we go. See, this is more graphic. Understandable. It must have happened while we were praying for Apple in church. When Miss Beth went to fetch him dry clothes, he happened upon 2 of our goats lying in the ground. They bled to death. Their tongues had been ripped out. Woof. Their heads were severed. You can rest assured we'll help you, Mrs. Elizabeth. Blah, 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 blah. So arrange for a doctor to come as soon as possible. What am I to do with 1 sick goat, Father? We'll make certain you and the children don't go without, Miss Elizabeth. You're welcome to have supper with Flynn and I, any time. Thank you, but I don't have the strength, Dorothea. Mrs. Dorothea will be looking after Apple. Mrs. Elizabeth. Miss Dorothea and I will be looking after Apple. There we go. The goat! Yeah, that was crazy. Can't draw a kid with bloody palms, but a goat? Oh. Just splatter it all over the place. It wasn't too much. It was still pretty tasteful. You best go home and rest for the day. Of course, Father. Thank you. Come, I'll walk with you and Apple home.
I'm sorry,
This is awful, Elise. I ought to pay them a visit later. I can help with gathering apples. And I can get, Rosemary's help. It's one thing after another. First things first, I ought to figure out how I'm gonna get my hands on that key. Wonder if I could talk around a bit, lower my suspicion. Because I think Muppy is gonna show up later. Help Guido. Chop some wood, help Marlin with oh, it's the chicken in the wood. I can kind of do the wood thing pretty well. Sorry, what was it? That's later, that's later. Any luck, Elise? Oh, I think I've lost it, Rosemary, and folks won't let me through it all. Mr. Eugen won't give me the key? I see. If you could somehow prepare it in there, Elise. I know. You do have that oven in the backyard, but that's true. Why don't we use that instead, Rosemary? No, I'd say those crows were trying to tell you something, Elise. Gathering me in the windmill, huh? They're urging you to do it, that's for certain. I don't think there's anything else I can do, Rosemary. Tell them that if I run the oven, it'll keep the birds away? I don't know. Elise, it's horrifying. To think this would happen to Elizabeth of all people. All on her own with 2 young children. Well, I don't know what I'd do with myself. I've been seeing Groin all morning. I had a word with Mrs. Elizabeth early this morning. Groin was in tears. I couldn't bear the sight. Seems they're going to be in class with Dorothea and Lepkuchen. I see. Well, I'll see what I can do for them this afternoon, even if it's just keeping them company or entertaining Groin. Good. Oh, I can only hope none of this misfortune gets sent my way. She's being very selfish. I get it. Once again, she's pregnant. So she's selfish for two people. So is it really selfish? Is it really? I don't know. But she's kind of putting it on herself. She's kind of asking for it. Like, if I was an evil person and I heard her complaining a little bit, I'd probably fuck her up her life a little bit. Just a little bit. It's just mess with her, you know. Be unkind. You have a quest? Elise, you seem troubled, Mr. Ludwig? All of Keeperberg's troubled lass. Now, could you do me a favor? Bertha and I think of spending a week in Primmeldorf after the festival. In Primmeldorf, Mr. Ludwig? My daughter's been insisted we visit, you see. Seeing her grandchildren would be good for Bertha. Why don't you visit more often, Mr. Ludwig? Such a long way. It's really not that far. Do me a favor, will you, Elise? I don't know, I guess they're older people. Older people take longer to do things. Gosselin, if you can look after my cabbages while I'm away. Your cabbages. They need daily tending, and all these crows aren't helping. Tell him he can't simply beat them with a hoe, you hear? Why would he do that? Young lads are lazy, that's why. Oh, they're lazy, but it's a bit too far getting over to Primmeldorf, isn't it? I'll come back to you. Dun, 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 dun. And they're over here standing guard. Yeah, they're right at the front. We ought to have believed you last night, Elise. It's alright, Mr. Gustav, I know. Caught folks off guard. I wonder where those crows came from, though. Elise, I was hoping to have a word with you about Lebkuchen. You owe that lass a piece of your very soul, Elise. That's true, she saved my life. They're about to put me on the stake right freaking there. What do you mean, Mr. Gustav? The poor lass stood up for you against Father Hans, old Jochen, all evening. Yeah, I know. You'd have been in for real earful had it not been for her. Lebkuchen's a friend to keep, Elise. Don't take her for granted. A friend, huh? I don't, Mr. Gustav. Old Jochen, huh? He's been rather vocal about these crows. Everything will be fine. You'll see. It's a good talk. I wish it would just make my life a little easier. Oh, oh, oh. Where's the young folks at? Where are they at? Oh man, the women are grouped up. But it fell flat. Oops, sorry, it's me pressing the skip button. Hmm? Can't Saturday come any sooner? This week has brought us nothing but trouble. These crows all about town, too. We ought to have believed you yesterday, Elise. It doesn't matter anymore, Mrs. Ariane. All that's keeping me in good spirits is the festival, I'm honest. You heard about Apfel, Elise. The poor boy. I'll ask Miss Elizabeth what I can do for her later. She hasn't had time to look after herself, I'd wager. Can't bring myself to smile on days like these. It reminds me, Heinrich's spending the night out there. Because of the crows, and together with Eugen, I heard. Eugen and Heinrich out at the thing. Poor lad hasn't had time to come to terms with what happened yesterday. Eugen will be gone by Sunday. You can mark my words. Ah, Mrs. Wilma. People are leaving town. With all the freaky stuff happening. No one up and around out here. Sorry, I didn't even read that tip. I wonder if I'd read it before. Oh, Miss Audley. Oh, I haven't had a proper night's sleep since Friday. Elise here's been sleeping like an angel, I'd wager. Are you, like... okay? Messing with me first thing in the morning, are you, Mrs. Bertha? Ah, there's hardly need to threaten folks like that, Elise. How was that a threat, Mrs. Alma? You can tell us, Elise, there's no harm. Don't say it. You were the only one who knew about these crows. Why is that? It's because I'm the witch. There's nothing else I can say. Mrs. Bertha's taking a liking to teasing us, Miss Audley. I suppose. Truly, Bertha, this isn't the time. I'm not teasing anyone. This is a legitimate question. It doesn't matter who saw them first, Bertha. What matters is that they're here, and they're not leaving no matter what we do. This is a moment. That's what this is. Oh, come now, Audley. Let's get you home. Come on, old woman. Yippee! Saying that I'm the witch is the craziest thing, and I have to do it at some point. I talked to them over here. Anybody out here? Like, I guess I can't go into her house till evening. Oh, right, the old house. I wandered around. I did what I wanted to do. You look awful, Lebkuchen. It's no wonder, is it? Seeing Apfelsohl had me worrying about him all night. Mrs. Lisbeth said he was mumbling to himself. He was having convulsions. Speaking of the witch... Oh, sounds like he's been listening too much to old Jochen's nonsense. I think so, too. In Apfel's hands, what was that? He did that to himself, I'd say. He was gripping his fists the entire time, so... Oh, wow. Lebkuchen. This is about it last night, Elise. What else would it be about, Leb? I'm worried about you. He gave me a lecture is all. Mr. Gustav was very supportive, but Father Hans... Geezer, better not have... Father Hans isn't all that. Isn't all there either, Elise. Isn't all there. Oh. Was he ever? Elise. It's not fair, Lebkuchen. I came here too. Don't mention it. I did what I had to. It's not a matter of duty, Leb. I truly... It's alright, Elise. I didn't think twice. I simply did it. You're always like this, Leb. I'll do it again if need be, Elise. Lebkuchen. Move along, I'll see you later. Aww. She saved our lives and got yelled at. Luckily, it was only yelled at. That's what the currency's called? Trifle? Wow. Symbolic. I keep going this way. It's not where I need to go. I need to go help with the wood cutting, which I'm okay at. I'm okay with it. I'm okay at it. So getting, her help is helpful. You know where he be? Isn't that him over here? I forgot. I really haven't. The guys really don't show as much as the women. Maybe they're just not as interesting. We do. I just need to eat a thing. The fact that it cost me 2 extra is diabolical. But it really should only cost me 1 more. That's A to chop and B to kick. Oh, here she is. Girl. Sorry. This is kind of tough for my head. It's tough on my brain. Kill chicken. Girl! Do you have any wood whatsoever? There's so many chickens! You want me to chop the chickens? Why are there so many? Gosh, why were there so many? So many chickens. I'm gonna kick them, I'm not gonna chop them. Ah, a girl, Elise. You got some good arms, I suppose. Here you go, lass. $70! 70 cents. That took a lot of my ass. It's hunger. Ah, Mippy's here. 1 second. The hunger. I wanna save. Then talk to some town folk. I know she's around. What does he want? Kiss the rat, help welcome him with the chickens. Kiss the rat is still not my game, but I'll figure it out maybe. she's just gonna be there. Didn't we leave the maypole to Freya this year? Freya clearly has better taste anyhow. Damn. I don't remember inviting you to this conversation, lassie. Oh, Mrs. Filma, Freya's not even finished with it yet. Freya's not even finished with it yet. Oh my god. I'd say she'd be sad if you changed it without telling her, Mrs. Filma. Never do such a thing. I trust her judgment. I'm having her lend a hand with the reefs, too. Oh, you find even more fault in her work, I see. I haven't asked you for a hand of a reason. For your hand for a reason. It's supposed to keep calm. We're just agitating the woman. This is tiring, Rosemary. Asking about town, you mean? No, I don't think we can count on that. I should have chosen my words a little more carefully. At least we'll find a way. It's a little too late. If only I could turn back time and attempt it again. At least folks are rather restless. You haven't been asking about town yourself, have you? No. Well, I'll call for you if I need you. Don't go losing your wits like that, Odalie. It may be best to rest for the day, Miss Odalie. Yeah, when a woman gets all huffy and puffy about witches, she should take a nap on it, you know? And I think that's true. I think everyone should take a little nap when they feel a little whippy about witches. Quiffy. Huffy fuffy? Don't whip witches, it's mean. Is everything alright? Eek! What's gotten into her? Not at least terrified of the crows. Oh, Yakins, right? It's that lassie and her cousin. Oh, for fuck's sake. This isn't good for you, Odalie. Think about your health. Your heart can't take much more. Oh, but I can't settle down merrily. The Lord is with Kieferberg. We must not forget that. Yeah, put your fate in him, Miss Odalie. That's right, Odalie. You can't get swayed by whatever old Yakin says. Do I look like a witch to you, Mrs. Odalie? Why'd I ask that question? Oh, I wouldn't know, lass. What does that mean? What do you mean, you wouldn't know? Same thought. Oh, don't rile her up, Elise. We'll take care of her. Don't you worry, dearie. I got stuck on something. Especially start confessing, Dorothea. A mother's sin passes to her child, you know. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a fact, Elise. What you have to do, Dorothea, is wear your rosary all 9 months. Oh, I will, but Brunhilde, What about Mrs. Brunhilde? She's been doing these divinations. Why not let her, then? If Mrs. Brunhilde's so anxious, it might make her settle down a little. Elise! How can you say such a thing, lass? Huh? Truly, Elise, this is rather dangerous. Whether we believe in the witch or not, she could hurt herself. I don't know what you've been doing behind our backs, Elise, but I guess this wasn't it. All I'm saying is that Mrs. Brunhilde is an adult. And as such, Brunhilde's rather gullible, Elise. We all know that. Get Elise away from Brunhilde. Dorothea, why you? Yeah, I'll take it. Yakin believes me. Miss Odalie does too. Oh, do they? What are you telling them then? I saw you talking to those crows yesterday. There was a golden one, wasn't there? What? How did she see that? Why, what? Following you about town truly is so much fun, Elise. I just know you have Lebkuchen you promised me tucked away somewhere. I don't. I ate it. I ate it. Off with you, Mandy. I'm not giving you anything. You promised, you promised you.
That's
Why
so.
didn't you tell them then? Oh, I will. I'll tell them, Elise. That you saw me speaking with some birds, as if they believe you. They would. I'll tell them what you said, too. Is that so? What did I say? You said, you... Out of my sight, Molly. Bring me some hearty soup. I have no idea what that is. Oh, wait. I think I know what it is. I'll take the... Oh, it's not that big of a deal. And I had my girl work with me today. We got a lot of money. I need to buy... I think I have a good amount of health items. That's a 3 and a 1 heart. That's honestly good enough for me. I just need bread. Do a second job, get some ointment. I don't think I picked up anything to sell per se. I do like how the menu has like an auto. Oh. I just need to save. Then I'll come back and talk to her. La da da do do. We can have a cute little date. I wonder if there's any other people I could talk to. Yeah, I'd rather go meet Lake Putin. Really, I have the bread, so... And I bought 2 of them. Linda and her son are really nice, so, compared to everyone else in the damn town. The Kiss the Rat kids. We're talking about you, dearie. Me, Mrs. Matilda? Oh, Elise, aren't you scared of the crows? They're more of a nuisance, I'd say. See, Brunhilde at least doesn't let it get to her. Oh, but there's so many. They haven't attacked anyone, have they? No, they're just hopping about town, seems. Certainly strange, but I don't think there's much harm. You don't think there's a witch about town, Miss Matilda? Oh, I'm old enough to know such things don't exist, Brunhilde. Old enough. Truly, Mrs. Brunhilde, you can't listen to these old folks. The old Yakin and Miss Audley, she means, not necessarily Miss Matilda. Oh, I suppose. Did they move a little bit? It's rather tricky now that we don't have Yuhin's horses. You could lend us a hand, Freya. Whoa. Sorry, just getting my throat together. I have a wide range of... What is it? A vocal range, I guess. That's it. I can do a lot. Please, won't you tell Papa to stop before he eat? Huh? Freya's as strong as I am, believe it or not. Looking rather flustered, are you, Freya? Because he makes it sound as if I'm... I'd say it's an asset, not a fault, Freya. That's strong anyhow. I must say, I'm curious to see that now, lass. Oh, don't pressure her, Heinrich.
Wait, really?
Oh, but even I would like to see how strong she is. Alright, alright. Holy fuck. How's this then? Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Strong as an ox? Aww. I can't believe it. Yusuf weighs as much as a horse, but look at that. She barely broke a sweat, too. That's my daughter, Attagirl Freya. Not in front of Elise, too. Huh? This is the kind of cheer Kieferberg needs. Truly, I'm tired of hearing about this witch. I had to load something, did it? Loading the birds, were we? It's a good thing Apfel's feeling better, Lisbeth. No use in brooding now. It'll only wear you out even more. I can't help but worry. Mr. Bernhardt is right, Miss Lisbeth. Even so, you must keep an eye on the children. How's your horse, Eugen? Tired still. Poor thing's lying about in the hay. At least we saved one of the two. So are my goats, the ones that are alive. To think that someone would do such a thing. I've been keeping calm, not wanting to rile folks up, but you've been too calm, I'd say. Cursing Kieferberg won't bring back my horses, Bernhard. Someone ought to have done it, that's all I have to say. I must say, I'm starting to understand how these folks feel. These old folks. Mrs. Lisbeth! It's easier to believe there's a witch, isn't it? Instead of finding a real reason. She'd be better off marrying Eugen, I'd say. Who's marrying Eugen? Oh, Bertha's jesting, Elise. You have to agree, Marlon, they're about the same age, too. You'd be talking about Mrs. Lisbeth. Who else would I be talking about, Elise? Oh, no, we can't be spreading this nonsense about Tanya. Apart from nonsense, those children need a proper father. Alright, she is doing the goat taking care of the goats and picking apples all by herself. I guess she's a widow. Eugen's leaving first thing next Monday anyhow. Big mistake if you ask me. I'm not so certain about Eugen myself, but I must agree poor Lisbeth would be better off now if she'd remarry. Interesting. I got 10 cents. What can I do with 10 cents? I do want to do a second job, but I'm gonna hang out with Girly Pop instead. I kinda like living on the edge of being suspected and not. It's fun. It's fun. About halfway there. We've got the basket, and we need to bake the bread to get the tender flesh. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the map, actually. And then this evening, we'll talk to Eugen. Lebkuchen. There she is.
Lebkuchen.
I'm all ears, Elise, but make it quick. You're not making this any easier, are you? I wouldn't say it's supposed to be easy, Elise.
You know,
Lebkuchen, I'm truly sorry about what happened yesterday. And all the trouble you went through afterward, too. It's alright, Elise. I forgive you.
Lebkuchen.
More importantly, won't you lend me a hand? On the swing, I mean. Too stubborn or you're not being fair. I regret all that happened yesterday. I know you do, Elise, but it's not... I think I'll be... Oh no! No, I'm not letting this fuck up. Lame. No. Lame. Lame. No, that's not happening. We're going back. I'm glad that if you get it wrong, it's an immediate end. It's pretty good. It's pretty neat. Makes it a bit easier. I should have known about that other option. I took the L. I'm fine with it because being half and half is kind of interesting. But, I should have known, you know. They don't like women practicing unless they're a woman of the cloth, you know. So she was doing divinations. That's kind of weird. I should have known.
Lebkuchen. You know, Lebkuchen.
Oh, the option switch.
You know,
Why won't you let me apologize? Haven't you already?
For goodness sake.
Properly, Lebkuchen, you can't just say you forgive me.
I wonder.
I'm fairly certain I can. I haven't even done anything to... You keep me company every day, and that's more than enough, I'd say.
Lebkuchen.
Lebkuchen. Come now, give me a push, will you? You're truly... There we go, that's what I wanted, jeez. Push harder, Elise.
You know,
I'll make it up to you, Leb, I promise I will.
Oh, Elise.
Do you remember what you did to my shoes that time, Elise?
For goodness sake.
Oh, don't start with those stories. I'm using old Wilhelm's saw to take out the heels. Using oath. I thought they were hurting you. All you ever did was stand all day. Oh, that night you broke my bedroom window with a rock.
Hush it, you.
Trying to call you outside, Blub. You also hid all my veils and habits in the abandoned house once. I never liked you having to wear all that nonsense. That's true, you never did. I remember that time you...
Goodness.
I remember it all, Lebkuchen. Quite embarrassing me. That's why I'm so upset, Leb. All I ever seem to do is get you in trouble. That's true, you've always been a bit of a nuisance. Took you long enough to...
Oh, Elise.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I care about you, Elise. You know that by now. I know that, but... Come now. I've been telling you that I care about you just as much, Lebkuchen. Yay! Girl moment. Women one. What's there to get flustered about, you? I'll be home tomorrow morning to lend a hand. I'll be there, Leb. You can't steal all the filling again this time.
For goodness
It's
sake.
6 years old, Lebkuchen.
Lebkuchen?
Right there, you. Boom. I will not allow loving failure. Hey, just chilling there, is she? Probably might have time for one more time of day, but honestly I have to talk to everyone, so... Probably talking to everyone and then I would end. Apples. Ooh, Elma with apples. Okay, so apples is here. Apples are here. Don't you find it the strains of crows are still here? Happy! You missed a win woman moment. We talked to Lebkuchen more. That's about it. I already got the testament, but there's no reason for them to stay. Unless there's something else they want from you. Such as... oh, I wouldn't know. Something else they're wanting. They've guided you to the womb, though. I suppose that was nice. Yeah, how nice indeed. Maybe about their wanting to tell you something else? We'll see about that, Rosmarine. Didn't know you were coming with Elise. Where to, Mrs. Linda? We're stopping by Lisbeth's, Elise. Oh, my poor Jakob won't settle down. It's taking a toll on the children, that's for certain. I've been meaning to ask if they would like to spend the night. They'd appreciate spending some time together, I'd wager. Lisbeth will most likely want to watch over Appelinda. That's true. Apple's seen the goats, he tells me. It's such a horrible sight for someone his age. I'll come about later. I'm concerned about Mrs. Lisbeth. Oh, me too, with her being a widow. What's that to do with any of this, Mrs. Brunhilde? There's no man... Ugh, don't be so superstitious, Brunhilde. I suppose. Superstitious? What did that mean? What did that mean exactly? Sorry, what's my bread at? Mm-hmm. 10 cents, huh? I'll come back to help you later. What are you talking about? I want to talk to you. Give me a second. There we go. Understood. Maddie. Oh, but my auntie's going to... What have you done now, Molly? Elise! It's not what you think. I didn't. She stole one of Mrs. Alma's buns she had cooling on the windowsill. No, I didn't. She gave it to me and Mrs. Alma had me give Molly here a good earful. Does your auntie not feed you, Molly? It's complicated. It's complicated. She doesn't? I'm still a growing lass, Elise. 8 buns a day isn't enough. 8 buns isn't enough. 8! Either way, Missy. It's Buffy. Why can't any of you? Stealing is never justified, alright? You can come to me if you ever need anything. Oh, Lebkuchen. 8 buns! I would eat a lot of buns, too. If only Elise was as kind as you. Only ever a little more like Elise. Your patience wearing thin, isn't it, Lebkuchen? You're fucking brat, Molly. Can't you tell? I can tell you're tired, first and foremost. Telling Mary here you wish Mary. You're a little more like me now, that's... But that means something very wrong, Lebkuchen. Why, you... Maybe it's best you go home and rest, Lebkuchen. I'll go with you and then you can get me some pretzels. Oh, for fuck's sake, Mindy. Why don't you go ask Granny Gretel? Tell her I sent you, she'll give you anything you want. Hooray! Hooray! Wow. It's true. I'd be running home if I were you, Elise. Huh? Lord knows what those crows have done to it by now. The wretched things are everywhere. We've been trying to get rid of them, but they won't budge. Have they broken into anyone's home, or... Not yet, but they most definitely could. Homemade knuckle sandwich. Little fist to her head. They're thieves, like rats. You must hide that brooch of yours, Elise. They'll steal it. Oh, you're making too much of it, Mrs. Marlin. Read about Apple, Elise. His hands pecked by the crows. Well, that's nothing but hearsay, Bertha. But my, isn't it horrifying? Apple gripped his fists too tightly, nothing more. You say that's it? Of course that's it, Bertha. Ludwig says we'll have a word with Father Hans about it, but... Yeah, they're on chatting. Oh, I should go towards town real quick. Oh, Ariane, it's too late for me! Oh, what now, Mrs. Audley? The old lass thinks she's headed to hell, Elise. Eek! Oh, this is no laughing matter, folks. Why would Miss Audley be headed to hell, Mr. Wilhelm? That's what I'm saying, lass. She isn't. Oh, yes, I am. I am Wilhelm. Aren't we all? Both of these are sus and terrible. We're not all headed to hell. Oh, the witch we said hi. The witch we said hi is probably the worst. We're all sinners. Isn't that what Father Hans tells us every Sunday morning? Of course, we must all repent, keep faith. That's too late for me, lass. I ought to have confessed everything while I still had the chance. You speak as though you won't make it to the festival. I would want a witch to know I said hi. Oh, but none of us will, Wilhelm. These crows are a bad omen. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not even Father Hans could console her at this rate. We'll see each other soon enough. In hell! Eek! Oh, have some sense, Wilhelm. Give her my number, too. Yippee! Every time period, there's at least one conversation to help me. It's those you've never had a fever yourself, old Jochen. The lad was crying out to the witch Matilda. Where exactly did you hear such nonsense, Mr. Jochen? Elise finally talked some sense into this fool. Lisbeth herself said that the lad was delirious, lass. Would accept you if you were a witch? Probably. I don't think she'd mind. We just have to be honest with her right away. But we're going to sacrifice Lebkuchen at least one of the times. Maybe we'll refuse the first time if I can, and then go back and offer her the second time. So I'm doing these day-by-day saves, you know? So to ask if Jochen was dead yet, you've been disappointed. Fucked up if you... Well, I mean, I want the ending. I want to see what happens. Goodness. And I mean, there's gotta be a time where we put ourselves on the stake, you know? I mean, we gotta say everything wrong and get absolutely destroyed immediately. It would take a few days. Yeah, tough, but it's still fucked up well. Yeah, I really should have gone for Rosamarine, because I would feel way less bad about giving her up. So well. Maybe the next round. Folks already tense as is, Jochen. Old Stefan warned us about this, Matilda. Mean, I guess. If I may ask, old Jochen, what's so special about old Stefan's word? I must say I'm curious too. Old Stefan knew Kieferberg was to face many trials, lass. And we're seeing them right before our eyes. What about the witch then? Very true, I'm yet to see her out about, Jochen. Time will reveal, I say. Time will reveal. He says, imagine being Lebkuchen and having Elise. I can't date you. I have to date Rosemarine because I love you too much to sacrifice you so I can be rich. Exactly. That's like an ultimately good plan. Nonetheless, there's not enough time to charm more than one woman. To max. Don't touch me, Gurun. Oh, it doesn't matter, Jakob. It's dead. Don't touch it? What the lord are you two doing with that thing? Eek. Elise. Oh, good grief. You two know better than to touch that filth. Please don't tell Mama. It fell from the sky, Elise. I'd say so. If you're playing and it fell from the sky, I swear. Fine, stop yelling. It fell from the sky. Straight down. Jakob thinks it might have been sick, but... Oh, don't you dare touch it, Goran. Don't yell at me, Elise. Apfel was the one who saw it first, Elise. He ran off to find some rocks for the funeral. The funeral? Whose funeral? The crow's, Elise. You should give it a funeral. You just don't touch it. And your mama, Grun. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, she's holding it in again. These kids are the reason the plague happens. I'm sure there's children and adults who touch animals that they're not supposed to when they're dead. All sorts. They all do wrong. Do wrongers. I should, go to bed soon. Go, Elise, away, Elise. You're not invited to the funeral. Okay. Get in. Jakob's a good kid. I hope he literally stays okay and nothing ever happens to him. Someone named Green. It's really a devastating name. It's devastating. Oh, at least Mrs. Felma's working me like a donkey today. When doesn't she? I'm sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to yell. Oh, all of Kiefer Beggars on an urge today, Freya. God damn it. You need to let off a little steam, too. Oh, I can't help it. I should bring some cheer back into folks' days, Elise. Devastating. Yes, Groon's name is devastating. Who made it your duty to do such a thing? In German, I'm sure it's totally fine, but it's just like... I don't know. Some German names can be really powerful. Very powerful. Without context. Who made your duty to do such a thing? Why, I did. We're all grumpy enough as it is. I can't make it even worse. Folks don't appreciate your cheer enough, Freya. Hell, at least we can't blame them, can we? Don't you get tired of getting nothing in return? This is who I am, Elise. Both of our love interests are so giving. Wonderful ladies. I enjoy looking after folks best I can. I can't help it. You're truly... I suppose it does make me look a little foolish. Just a couple more. This is who I am. Freya's a love. Yes! It's not just Leibkuchen. It's just 3 girls. Leibkuchen, Rosemary, and Freya are the 3 love interests. But I went with Leibkuchen for this one. That's why, you know, it's like a multiplayer game. Pretty sure there's at least 2 endings with each girl. I must apologize, lass. To me, Mr. Bernhard? Had we believed you last night, we could have prepared ourselves. Can't say I see how, if I'm honest. We could have locked the granary, for starters. Makes one wonder why they're perched here in Kieferberg. Elise is the girl in red. Yes, sorry. We're Elise. We can date Freya. We can date, yeah. Elise is the girl in red. It's her theme. Red girl. Yeah. Have you seen, what's it from? Oh, the lesbian music, Girl in Red. Nope. No idea. You have to link it for me now. I have no idea what you're talking about. No. Have you seen The Crows Here Before? Damn. A long time ago, almost 20 years ago. Yay! Links! You better hurry, I'm getting sleepy. Isn't nearly as bad as this, however. It's supposed we have a word with Father Hans. About what, Mr. Heinrich? Kieferberg needs some direction, Elise. I must agree, Heinrich. Gustav's struggling to find common ground with Father Hans. Sleepy. It's true. Father Hans doesn't seem too concerned, that's for certain. We must tell them folks need him. As a leader of the town and the church. Which, I mean, you know, that's how it used to be. Now we have these 2. Let's not get too close, lass. Lord knows what they might swoop down for that brooch of yours. Very popular with lesbians, click. I hope it opens in opera someday. It looks like it's thinking about it. Oh yeah, there it is. I think it's gonna take a second to load. My computer doesn't like doing a lot of things at once, even though it's it's very capable. It's a little lazy is what I would call it. It'll come up anyway, but... Oh, he's right, Elise, it's dangerous. Can't seem to settle down these crows. Apple's got a fever. Apple's feeling better already, Mr. Tristan. Father Tom's urging us to stay calm. A fever, that was theft. Apple's thing was a fever. Five minutes is a long time. Oh, there we go. Oh. Look at them kissing. Hey, they have a, wow, Montclair, New Jersey. They're going to Montclair, New Jersey tomorrow. I'm not doing that, but yeah. That's pretty cool. In December 1st, not tomorrow. I don't know why I said that. December 1st. Wouldn't that be cool? Look at them kissing. Okay, stop. Focus. I wonder why this song with two women kissing is popular with lesbians. Wait, no. The opposite. Because the concert's in New Jersey where Ed is. And I would go visit him so we can go see the lesbians. I don't know, I think it'd be too cold. I don't like being cold and outside. The Bibian. Edison, can you drive? I've always made the assumption. Or, like, do you have a vehicle that you have easy access to? Just asking in general. He can, right, so... It's fine, it's whatever, we'll make it work. Beep beep. Of course. It's those toll roads. They're so expensive. I talked to the children, it's really time for Betty Bye. I just wanted to waste time to make sure we ran into the lesbians. Gotta do a chore tomorrow. Then, we'll get bread. We'll have the witching hour. It'll be great. Everyone will love it. Everyone will love it. It's time for bed, though. Good night, lesbians. Whee! Thanks for coming by. It's always fun. This game is fun. And I do like the saves and the worlds and the endings.
Little Goody Two-Shoes.
It's great. Marissa and Reimu had a kid. No, actually, I understand exactly what he's saying because I love Toho. Yeah. I get what you mean, but she's more of a... Okay, you're not wrong. You got a point. Not my favorite ship, though. I'm not a Ray Marissa person. You don't know a thing about it. You should look into it. It's really, it's really down your alley. The more I think about it. I guess they're like young women usually, but it's down your alley. You should think about it. Ho-ho, just the series of things. Think about it. With the Luigi hat. Oh, the Kappa. What's her name? You also like the Luigi hat, Toho. She has a big bag. Yeah. And she's an entrepreneur. I found the raid button. I forgot where it was. Bandy playing Resident Evil Village. Nitori! Yay, Nitori! Ranking cereal tier list. Let me see. Fontaine Bioshock. Okay. Splat 3. I mean, I don't know. I can rate Ace. Valorant. Drip. Oh, playing. Okay. Playing Splat. Okay. I see. Okay. Okay. That all maths. That makes sense to me. We're gonna rate Ace. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. I should play Toho game sometime. It just hasn't. I tried. I'm just not good at them. I would have to train. I'll do it though. I'll do it. Oh boy.